Final quarter of an hour. Chapman finds Foster. He's got options. Segrist cuts it inside, and Romario Williams, the beneficiary. The top goal scorer for the Switchbacks doubles their advantage here in Colorado Springs. Shrugged off it by Waters. And Marsh has some room. This is Mensah. Ropapa Mensah charging through, finds Marsh, and he finishes! Chattanooga may have snatched the points. And who else but Siobhan Marsh? A man with a knack for the late game spectacular, delivering again for Chattanooga. 10 to shoot for Huffman. David Skogman is cooking. Two-piece and a biscuit. Biggest free throw of his young career. And it rims out. Milicic on the rebound. Open, Threadgill for the lead. Off the back iron. Another fight for the rebound. Threadgill for the win. He got it! Jackson Threadgill. Charlotte stuns Belcarina. Our coverage of ACC lacrosse brings us to the Clemson Lacrosse Complex this afternoon as a banner top 25 matchup awaits. It's the 14th ranked Virginia Cavaliers visiting a young and talented Clemson squad. And we say hello and welcome here from the Clemson Lacrosse Complex. Alongside the former Georgetown lacrosse standout, Jordy Keir, I'm Sam Goldfarb. Jordy, diving right into this matchup, a Clemson team that is hunting its best start in program history, but they've got their work cut out for them. This is a really talented Virginia bunch. Yeah, ACC home opener for the Tigers. They are looking to bring it today. The sun is shining and the Tigers are energized. Well, let's jump into some of the key standouts in today's matchup. For Virginia, a fair bit of turnover, but Morgan Schwab is a constant. She's one of the best ex-attackers in the nation. Now you see Richmond moving to that 4-1-4-1 with the high press. This is what Darren Sawatsky wants to implement on a larger scale as the season progresses. They look long here for McKinnon. Flag stays down. McKinnon opens the scoring. A stunner in Richmond. And the league's top scorer makes an impact. A fourth goal of the year for Trinity Rodman, someone who ingrained her name in American soccer fans' collective consciousness last summer with her performances in the Women's World Cup. That's someone who has been a well-known commodity in the NWSL for quite some time. They do a great job filling the seats at Trinity Health Stadium. It's actually an interesting story as well. This stadium is a fixture of the Hartford community. It's been there for years, and it was actually rebuilt by the Hartford Sports Group. It fell into disrepair in the 90s. It used to house local concerts, touring bands. The Grateful Dead came. You were front row for that, right? I wasn't alive, but if I was, maybe. It's a picturesque facility. A new one as well this year. They built an entirely new lacrosse complex with a recovery center that we'll get into later. It is state-of-the-art here at Clemson, and they've invested so well in a lacrosse program that has enjoyed so much success in the fledgling stages of its existence. Quick feed inside. McElwee with a quick strike to begin the third quarter. Two coaches today that are known as program builders, and Allison Kolek is early in that endeavor with the Clemson Tigers, coming on the back of a 12-6 campaign a season ago, and somebody who at Richmond turned them into a national powerhouse. They were in the top 10 her final 2 years there, looking to do the same with this Clemson program. Now, on the other side of things, you've got a 29-year veteran in Jenny Levy who's won 3 national championships and established North Carolina as a blue blood of the sport. The sophomore from Easton, Maryland. Her sister actually played defense on this team last year. Scored 28 goals a season ago, gets her first, and gets Furman off the mark here in 2023. And how about Baby by Justin Bieber as a goal song?
All right, so, this is where the cultural gap's going to come into play. I mean, brother, I'm 47. I put the context clues together, but that was lost on me for a second.
It came out when I was 10. But he said it's going to be a lot of slides off the setter. They'll be active along the front. They're trying to get their middles involved as much as possible. Haven't been too many wrinkles in terms of game film. As there's a free ball for High Point. Van Ekeren sets Mink. Continues her rampage in the middle of the floor. Sophomore left fielder, who's gotten off to a great start to the year. Puts a good charge into this in a center. Smith is ranging back and over the batter's eye. Jack Winay continues his hot streak at the dish. And oddly enough, you mentioned his tenure at Georgetown as a player. Then he began his career as an assistant coach at nearby GW. Of course, wound up taking the GW head coaching job, and in 2002 took GW to the Winston-Salem Regional. So full circle in circuitous fashion. Georgetown looking to turn two. Classic 6-4-3 to end the inning.